Hi, this is Abby, and this is my final video on how I made Baron, my fursuit head. So he's now completely finished, he's a partial, and I thought I'd give you a little video of how I made him and how it all works. So obviously this is the head. You've seen in the previous video of kind of all the parts coming together. I was saying they're all from Dream Vision Creations, and that was before I'd even furred it or given it the padding, so now this is him finished. So the eyes are all fully painted now. They're really cool follow effect. I added quite a bit of padding on top of the resin blank, sort of in the cheeks, to give him his eyebrows, because he's got quite a distinctive face shape that I wanted to create. I know you've seen the teeth already, but they're so awesome. I'm going to show you again, because they're all by Dream Visions, and they did a really great job on them. I made the lip and the eyelids and stuff out of epoxy sculpt, which you can get from taxidermy websites, even though you're not taxidermying an animal, but I guess it's kind of similar. So yeah, that's him. He's got a hidden zip inside. I'll just show you a little bit inside, because it's a bit you don't ever get to see, really. I have no idea how well you can see this, but he's got quite good vision. The vision's not too bad. I can't really see anything below my nose, but that's expected. The little thing in here is my chin rest, so I just built that up so the mouth was a little bit more effective and good at voice syncing. There's a fan in the nose. You can buy them online, but I salvaged one from a computer, and then I just soldered one of these battery packs onto it that I got off eBay, and that is an absolute blessing, because it does get pretty hot. The other electronic is for the LED eyes. This was made by Dream Vision Creations. So I'll just pop him on so you can see. I've got to kind of do it right. I won't do the zip up because it's quite hot. But yeah, this is Baron. He is a character of mine that I'm currently writing a graphic novel about. I'll put on the pause button so you can see that too. It's gone down really well. I've tried to make it quite realistic, and the eyes actually are made of a reflective material, so when you take a photo they glow. These are the paws. So yeah, I'm quite happy how he's turned out. I'm just going to take it off because it's getting quite hot. So you've seen how well the mouth works. It's really quite effective. I had to reposition the springs last minute just so they kind of worked better, because that depends on the individual, your face shape, everything. So yeah, he's now calibrated. So yay! The markings, which you can see kind of around here, the scar and all that sort of thing. I didn't have an airbrush, and they're quite expensive, but I actually found I got a big thick brush with watered down acrylic, and I would brush it on, then brush it with a slicker brush like this, and then use tons of toilet paper to take off all the wet ink, and I'd keep doing that maybe about 5 or 6 times, and it would kind of build up this sort of effect. It would still be better with an airbrush, but I thought on a budget that's not bad. So yeah, I recommend doing that because it just gives your character so much more realism if that's what you're going for, and it helps kind of blend. I didn't bother blending the markings because they're very, very kind of specific. So that's what I did. I also did the same thing with these bits up here, because I could not buy yellow fur cheaply in the Channel Islands, so I painted it. So yeah, that's the head. I'll show you the hands. I have a bit of a problem with hands, because you probably wouldn't know, but I've got really, really small hands. They're tiny, and so I never find gloves that fit. So I made these. I actually made them from my hand shape. I cut round it, then kind of estimated about 1 inch for the sewing line and all that sort of stuff. And so yeah, these are the hand paws. The pads and claws are from Dream Visions. And yeah, they came out really, really nice. I originally used a cheaper fabric for them, and it looked horrible. It just looked cheap and nasty. So in the end I went back and got the same fabric I used for Baron's white parts. which was so worth it because, yeah, don't skim on the fabric, that's the most important thing. The red fur was about £70 a metre, so it's jolly expensive, but it's certainly worth it if you're doing realism. So yeah, you can see them. They're all fluffy. I also shaved them around here just to kind of give a bit more definition. It's super fluffy up here, so yeah. And I made a tail, and Baron is a wolf. He looks like a fox, and a lot of people say, is he a fox? No, he is actually a wolf, he's just red. And he does have a big tail because he's a hybrid, and I like big poofy tails, so this is his tail. It's currently still on a belt, but it's really big. That was easy. It was literally just got like taped together 3 huge big bits of paper, cut out the pattern. I cut out all these individual bits. I actually pre-sewed everything by hand, just really quickly to get the fur in before I put it through the sewing machine, just so like the fur stays on the outside, if you know what I mean. So yeah, big fluffy tail. I stuffed it with an old pillow. I literally found an old pillow, cut it open, and put the stuffing in this instead. So yeah, quite nice. It sits nicely and it wags nicely. Next part I made, which took quite some time, were the feet paws. So I'll show you one for now. That's one of his feet. These could definitely be better. I really did not enjoy making these at all. The shaving was really choppy on them because I was kind of rushing them last minute. So they are made from a little tiny pair of shoes that I have, and then I cut out paws out of this foam. This is Airtex high density foam. I got it from America, but like you can buy stuff in England way cheaper. I carved them, then kind of added more padding, added foam around here. I duct taped them all, made a pattern and cut it out. I mainly glued it because it didn't really need that much sewing. I only kind of sewed around the paw area. This is from a mat from our car. I found it in B&Q for about £1.50 for a huge big one. The only problem is I need to kind of fix this a bit because it came off the other foot. So I'd suggest using something better than a glue gun because that obviously wasn't sufficient. But yeah, the little paw pads are made out of fleece. I kind of wanted that because I just thought it's quite nice if you can see his actual paws. And yeah, and the claws once again are from Dream Vision Creations. One thing to bear in mind is when you position your claws, make them higher up because I don't know if you can see, but it's really worn down. That's just from walking about 2 miles in it, so you can kind of see how flat it is. So yeah, be careful where you position them because if they touch the floor, they will wear down, kind of like a dog's actual claws. So yeah, those are my feet paws. There are 2 of them, by the way. The rest of it, I just kind of picked up. So the flight suit that I wear with it because he's a pilot. I can't really hold it up, it's quite big. This is my own one that I go flying in, so I kind of already had that. The other parts, like this behind me, this is a life jacket thing, so when you're flying a fighter jet you wear this, and if you fall out you pull this and life jacket comes out. It is deactivated. I got this from a friend that just gave it to me because I have a lot of friends who are very interested in aviation. And the G suit, which I can't be asked to get, it's over there. I just got on eBay. Like I've got it for like about 20 quid, and it kind of just completes the look. He's not going to be a full suit, probably not ever, because he's not a character that would walk around naked, if you know what I mean. So he's only ever going to be a partial. But yeah, so this is my first kind of properly made fursuit. The first one I ever made is a big horse up here, which I'll show you. I won't go into too much detail with him, but I made this about 5 years ago. It doesn't have very good vision, but it has got follow effect eyes. It's really hard to see because he's quite black in colour, so you can't really see him in this light. He's also really, really huge. He was called Magnus. I only wore him about twice, but still, this is where it all began. This is actually sold, and I'll be posting this off to the new owner soon, so I hope they enjoy it. Because I certainly enjoyed making him all those years ago, and will continue to make more. So yeah, that's about it really. I kind of showed you how I did everything in my previous videos, and if you have any questions, just give me a shout and I'll tell you how. That's my badge, because badges are really cool. So yeah, if you have any questions, just let me know, and I hope you enjoy the video. I'll be hopefully at Bristol and London fur meets in the next kind of few months. And yeah, thank you very much. Take a look at the Tumblr if you want to see more photos of him and his glowing eyes. Thank you, bye!